Alright everyone, we are here for round number 2 against Papa Smurf. We're going to keep. We wish... Okay, we don't really want 4 lands, we'll take 4 lands. We were kind of hoping that one of these planes magically transformed into a mountain, but we're going to have to take it this way, that's fine. Bloodfray Giant is an excellent draw. Against this... against Demir, we're not afraid to block, and we'd rather block with the Skyjack, I think. So, is this 2 cards? Puts the... Okay. Yeah, it's 2 cards. We're not going to have to kill this with Annihilating Fire. This guy could definitely have our Murkovosk. Yeah, so... We're just going to curve out here and play the Armor Transport. No reason to wait and play a Syndicate Tides, because we're planning to go 3 into 4 and we don't want this in our hand later, where this is pretty easy to play. We're just going to block. Especially if he's stuck on 2 lands, this is just the correct play. Alright, and now we're going to play a Bloodfray Giant Unleashed, start getting in for 5. Even if he has something like Devour a Flesh, we can just sack this Sky Knight. So he really has to have targeted removal here. And yeah, next turn we can either play Commandos, we could play Syndic of Tides, we could play Annihilating Fire. If we draw land, we could play Syndic and Annihilating Fire. There are a lot of options next turn, so we should be in good shape. We'll see if he draws a 4th land. If he doesn't, and all he can do is play Windrakes and stuff, we should be able to take this one home, but I don't know. We don't have any wear and tears in the board or anything like that, so there's no way to deal with Runner's Bane. There's not really a good answer to Runner's Bane in this format anyways. Alright, so I'm just going to play a Salty Griffin here. In for 5. Bloodfray Giant was like Renegade Freighter before Renegade Freighter was Renegade Freighter, if you know what I mean. It's kind of funny that this is an uncommon, which costs 4 mana, and Renegade Freighter is a common. And it can't block, and it costs 2 red. Like, it's a little ridiculous how pushed Renegade, like, that makes you understand how pushed Renegade Freighter is. This is like a bomb in RTR Limited. Ugh, and they just let everybody have Renegade Freighters nowadays. Back in my day, kids. Anyways. We're just going to tag with everything. I mean, he's going to Grizzly Spectacle the Bloodfray Giant, I would imagine. Grizzly Spectacle incoming? Yeah. Alright, I mean, nothing we can do there. Just gotta take it on the chin. Just gonna play a Syndic of Tides. Not the best play. We wanted the Soul Tide to be a land so that we could nav squad commandos, but we're gonna be able to... I mean, we have 4 damage theoretically already done. Could Annihilating Fire plus an Extort trigger at any point in time. We could also kill something he plays plus Extort. Yeah, this Grizzly... I mean, he pretty much told us he had Grizzly Spectacle, so... We also have Dynacharge, which next turn, if he doesn't play anything, or he taps out for like another do-nothing card, like a Key Rune or something, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage to him. So, I mean, he's definitely on the verge of being dead out of nowhere. This doesn't have lifelink, right? Just protection from green. Okay. So I think we just nav squad commandos here, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I think we attack for 3 in the air. He takes it. No, he doesn't take it. Oh wow, -X minus, okay. Alright, he just has all the removal spells. Unfortunately, we can't extort. I mean, this is the deck we're not good against. He could play a Murkovosk here, which would kind of suck, but doesn't really... whatever. You know my feelings on Murkovosk. Already passed one. This is what the... Yeah, I mean, he's doing it. Runner's Bane, Woodlot Crawler. This is kind of what the best... I mean, this is all the best cards in that deck, so he's definitely doing it, so to speak. I'd like to draw another creature, though. Bloodfray Giant, wow, yeah. He kind of got us. I mean, we're not in bad shape, don't get me wrong. We have 4 damage in hand right now, so he's basically at 8, and we still have control on the board, and he's stuck on 4 lands, so we can only play 1 spell a turn, or we can play 2 or 3 spells a turn. We also have a Dynacharge to get through some extra damage, so we're definitely not in bad shape. Don't for a second believe, you know, that we're in bad shape, but it's kind of good, or, you know, it's kind of cool how well his deck is hanging on here, so to speak. So this is my attempt to record in 1080p as well. I know that last time I got a comment about it being in 780, so I'm trying to record in 1020 or 720 and 1080. I don't know how that works exactly. Yeah, just trying to record at an HD for everyone out there. Let's see how it works. Waiting for Papa Smurf to pay costs. Pilfered plans. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his graveyard, and then you draw 2 cards. So he drew 2. Let's see if he drew a land. He did. He put Viashino First Blade and Splatterthug into our graveyard. First Blade would have been a phenomenal draw. Alright. Now we get to... What do we want to do here? We can arrest this. Oh my god. He just... Okay. So, I don't think I extort here. I think I just attack. Don't do anything. Alright. Overload, Dynacharge. Ugh, he's gonna kill something now, I have a feeling. Thing is, the only kill spells he can have like Devour Flesh, or he can have another Warp Physique. And Warp Physique isn't uncommon, so it's really hard for him to have 2 in this deck. And if he doesn't, then he's just dead next turn. Alright, and the Runner's Bane fell off because of the Dynacharge. I totally forgot that it falls off. Enchant Creature, okay. Yeah, see, I thought that was an Enter the Battlefield trigger, but I totally remember something weird like that happening where Runner's Banes could fall off or whatever. Here comes a Dinrover Horror, which is unfortunately just not good enough. Again, if we were playing in real life, I would just put the Annihilating Fire on the table, but that's not really something I can do here. Oh, we just had it all, didn't we? Alright, on to game number 2. On to game number 2. I guess I will pay for it. Doesn't make sense not to. Actually no, because if something like goes wrong randomly, I'm going to want a Syndic of Tides, his Dinrover Horror. But I don't know what can go wrong. But anyways, so we did it on to game number 2. He was definitely stuck on lands. That for sure helped us. But he was also on the play. What are we going to do here? He has a ton of removal. So we really want to just make threats that can get to him. We have 16 creatures in this deck. I don't know how good Madcap Skills is, and I don't know how good Dynacharge and Weapon Surge are. They are obviously very good cards in their own. The reason I don't know how good they are in this matchup is because he can just kill our things. So Madcap Skills seems kind of like a fireball here, and hands with it aren't going to be that fantastic. Soul Tithe is going to be good because it's going to type his mana for a lot of turns. Maze Rusher could be good. I'm going to put in a Zarichi Tiger and a Live Decree. And I'm going to take out a... do I want this Zarichi Tiger? It's just another beater is the thing. Like, it just does 2 damage at a time. I'm going to take out a Madcap Skills and a Weapon Surge, because if he comes up with a lot of blockers, then Weapon Surge is going to be good, and Live Decree is going to be good. Alright, that's what I'm going to try to do. I don't know if this is going to be excellent or not. So I took out a Madcap Skills and a Dynacharge, and I put in a Live Decree and a Zarichi Tiger. Is Tiger better than Skills? I don't know. Skills just does help us get through, but We have enough other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is fine. Dino Charge also makes Blaze Commando better, but I kind of want Blaze Commando in the deck. Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna run this. So, as always, you know, if you see me misplay, if you see me blunder, if there's something that you would have done that I don't do, just let me know in the comments down below. I respond to everything. I of course try to play my best, but I've only been doing this like streaming video recording game for about a month or so. They started on November 1st, 2016, so it's only been about a month and a half for me, so I'm still very new to it, very bad. Our opponent mulliganed. I'm going to keep here. I say and way too much still, you know, like that, so who knows. Maybe I should be more decisive in my talking. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to keep here, and we're going to try to draw a land. We're going to try to draw a land. We have 3 draw steps to draw a land, and we have 17 lands in the deck, so you would imagine that 15 lands out of 34 cards, you know, we're about 40% each time or something. You'd like to think that we are pretty live to draw that land, but maybe we aren't, who knows. We don't get there. Hopefully he doesn't block, but if he does, whatever. And we would like to play Splatter Thug here, but we can't. Just didn't get there. It's alright, no big deal. It's gonna play a Dead Reveler leashed. Unleashed. Okay. Wow. And a Hallowed Fountain. How lucky. So we just have to play a True Fire Paladin here. We can't really play the Soul Tithe. He has way bigger and better stuff than we do, that's for sure. So he has the Orzhov Signet and the Hallowed Fountain that he's using to splash. And we have drawn 4 cards, and they've all been bad. I'm going to attack first. I mean, if he wants to pay for it, he can pay for it. That's going to be fine by us. And with Live Decree and Splatter Thugs hitting so hard and an Active Treason, I mean, it's very possible that if we draw a land next turn, even if we don't draw any more for the rest of the game, we're just able to go like Splatter Thug into Live Decree into Active Treason and kill him that way. Something like that is very possible, especially if the Soul Tithe is just a Doomblade here. Although it'd be much better than Doomblade. It'd be an ultimate price, because Doomblade can't kill black creatures. Ultimate price. He's going to pay for his Dead Reveler. He's going to attack for 5. And then we're going to draw a land and play a Splatter Thug. Oh, that's interesting. Only attacking for 3. And then we're going to draw a land and play Splatter Thug. Wow. I love it when a plan comes together. You can have a Warped Physique here. He's going to block. Ooh, is he going to Warp Physique once I... Yeah, I'm just going to let this happen, I think. I don't need this True Fire Paladin to win the game. And this block just tells me that he has like Warp Physique or something. Yeah, I'm not budging. He is playing chicken, and I'm like, okay, if you want to trade, that's fine. If you want to trade your creature, and I mean, this is your only creature on the battlefield, you have to pay 3 for this every single turn. Like, if you want to let that happen, let that happen. He's going to Warp Physique it, though. -6, -0. Interesting. So I can get a nice little 2... No, I can't. Okay, nothing happens, whatever. He just kills my guy, I guess. I can't pump its toughness in any way. Alright, my guy dies, it's fine. Wait, Splatter Thug or Viashino Racketeer? I think Splatter Thug to the rescue. And then he has to keep paying for this. It's going to be Splatter Thug Part 2, Live Decree, Active Treason, I think is how we're going to try to get him here. If we draw land, that's really good. But it doesn't matter. Oh wow, he just sacks his Dead Reveler, right? So we're actually not in terrible shape with him only having 3 cards in hand. Maw of Obsidian. So I'm willing to trade the Splatter Thug for this Tower Drake. Alright, I'm gonna Assault Griffin. So I can sacrifice, so I can steal the Maw of Obsidian and sacrifice it to itself to pump my team. Let's remember that as well. That's definitely something I can do here. So I can take 5, and then next turn if I draw a land, I can Splatter Thug Lie of Decree. Oh, he just spectacled me. It's fine. So I can take 5 here, but then if he plays a creature, I can no longer take 5. Like, so if he does 5 here, I do 3 to him, he goes to 12. Yeah. This is the issue, is that if he plays a creature, I'm all of a sudden dead. And I can't Lie of Decree him. So I guess I can Bloodfray Giant Leashed. Is that my best play? Alright, I mean, or don't call it a comeback. I'm happy to block his Maw with Bloodfray Giant. Alright, Woodlock Crawler. He can definitely attack for 2 here, that's for sure. If he attacks with this, I have to block with Bloodfray. Also, when I act, he's... Oh, he just traded. That's so strange. Alright, I'm just going to attack here. And then Splatter Thug. And do I Lie of Decree here? Do I Lie of Decree next turn? Oh, if he counters this, then I have to... Okay. So I have to Lie of Decree this turn then. Alright, I mean, this game's gonna be pretty close. Warp Physique is no longer that good for him, but all of his big drops are very, very good for him. So he already Zorichi Tiger Plains Lie of Decree. Okay. Wow, Weapon Surge. Absurd. What a card. So let's say I steal his Drake, and I attack him with Drake in my thing, and then I pump, I don't get there. Alright, I mean, I'm just gonna attack and see what happens. He takes it. Okay, I'm gonna Racketeer, discarding Armor Transport, see if we can draw anything. If we can draw a 2-drop, we're gonna be in pretty good shape. Or like a Boros Charm, obviously. Huh. Doesn't do a lot. I am going to play the land, though. I guess it could come in handy. I maybe should have kept it in my hand in case we have to discard something. Ooh, this one's really tight. But I think with a Weapon Surge and Active Treason, if he can't kill us this turn, we're going to get it. Yeah. Alright, I mean, it depends what happens here. Yep, that's why you keep the land in your hand, so that Dinarova Horror doesn't get you. But we were never making it a lot of turns anyways, like we were trying to win next turn. So he's going to bounce the Splatter Thug, I imagine. If he attacks with Woodlock Crawler and Tower Drake, we can still win. If he just attacks with Tower Drake, we make him sack his Woodlock Crawler, basically. This is a really complicated board state right here. I think it's correct to keep the land in my hand so I can just discard the land, obviously. Yeah, that's dumb. We know he has Denrova Horror. He could have some other things too, but that was a misplay. Punt. I'm pontificating right now about that punt. Ugh, I know, what a pun. Anyways, I'm done with that. It's okay, it's over. Ugh, there's so much snow. What is happening? So much snow. I kind of have to discard the Splatter Thug, actually. That's just, yeah. That's so sad. We should have just discarded that damn land. We didn't even need the land. We just needed 5 lands for the kill. I think we got there too. Wow. I think we got there. Oh geez, we needed a 4 damage card and we totally got there. Wow. What happens if if we discard the land, it doesn't change the math, but that is so funny. We needed a 4 damage card and we got there. Jeez. Jeez. It's kind of funny though, because if this Weapon Surge was a Dynacharge, we would have gotten there as well, because we could just, no, we wouldn't have actually. Wow. Alright. That is an insane game. He thought he could beat an act. Yeah, unfortunate. GG's, good sir. Alright, that's round number 2. On to round number 3. See you in the finals!